Fellow Zambians, I speak to you today having personally witnessed something I never imagined I would see in our beloved country called Zambia. Last night, heavily armed personnel believed to be members of the Zambia army came to my residence in what I can only describe as an attempt on my life. Shots were fired. My home was invaded. My family was terrorized. Honorable Mutotwe Kafwaya and a few others were shot at in my presence. They sustained serious gunshot wounds. I watched one of my colleagues and fellow Zambians bleed as gunfire erupted around us. This was not politics. This was an attack on human life. I thank God that I am alive today. And my heart is with Honorable Mutotwe Kafwaya and other colleagues who were similarly affected, together with their families, and every person who has been traumatized by what happened. I pray that God will preserve their lives, guide the doctors treating them, and give their families the strength to endure this terrible ordeal. This was an attack on Zambia. Let me be absolutely clear. You may attack me, but you will not destroy my love for Zambia. You may intimidate me, but you will not make me abandon the Zambian people. You may surround my home with guns, but you will not make me pick up a gun against my fellow Zambians. I refuse to answer violence with violence. I refuse to allow Zambia to descend into a cycle of bloodshed. I will fight this battle with courage, with the truth, and with the constitution, and with the people of Zambia. But make no mistake, I will not be intimidated. Where are my people? There is another matter that requires an immediate answer. When the security operation was at my residence, several members of my team were with us. Today, there are serious concerns about the whereabouts and safety of some of them. I'm therefore demanding that the commander of the Zambia army immediately accounts for every person taken, detained, or encountered by his personnel during last night's operation. In particular, the nation deserves an immediate answer regarding the whereabouts of Mr. Patrick Mwansa, the husband of Honorable Tasila Lungu, Mr. George Sanga, my presidential spokesperson, Bishop Trevor Mwamba, Richard Banda, my bodyguard, Jackson, Chewe, who are part of the security detail, members of the campaign team, every other person was present at my residence. Where are they? Are they injured? Are they in military custody? If they are being detained, under what authority? If they are being released, where have they been taken? These are not unreasonable questions. Families are waiting, mothers are waiting, children are waiting, wives and husbands are waiting. The commander of the Zambia army owes these families answers. To the commander of the Zambia army, I speak directly to you today. You command an institution that belongs to the Zambian people. The Zambia army is not a private army. It is not the property of a political party. It does not belong to the president personally. It belongs to the Republic of Zambia. Our soldiers swear allegiance to the constitution and to the people. So I ask you, who ordered armed soldiers to my residence? Why was live ammunition used? Why was Honorable Kafwaya and others shot at? Who is responsible for the shots that we fired? Where are the people who were taken away? And most importantly, who gave the order? The Zambian people deserve answers. To President Hakainde Hichilema, do not allow the uniform of the Zambian soldier to become associated with political violence. And do not allow this country to enter a dangerous chapter where political disagreements are settled with bullets. You are the president of Zambia, not merely for those who support you. Every Zambian, including your political opponent, is entitled to life, dignity, and protection under the Constitution. To the men and women of the Zambia Army, to our soldiers, I say this from my heart. Do not allow anybody to turn you against your fellow Zambians. The person standing before you at a political rally is not your enemy. The opposition politician is not your enemy. The man or woman who votes differently from you is not your enemy. Your enemy is anyone who seeks to destroy the peace and unity of our republic. You are brothers and sisters in every province. You have relatives in every tribe. You have friends in every political party. Do not allow yourselves to become instruments in the hands of politicians. To the people of Zambia, I know how many of you are frightened. I know how many of you are angry. I know how many are asking if they can come from Mundubile, who is safe. My answer is this: we must not be afraid, but neither must we become violent. Please do not retaliate. Do not attack anyone. Do not burn anything. Do not take the law into your own hands. Let us prove that Zambia is bigger than any politician. We will demand justice peacefully. We will demand accountability constitutionally. And we will continue to stand together. They may have wounded one of us, but they will not break us. Honorable Mutotwe, Kafwaya, and others were standing with me when the bullets came. They were wounded, but their courage did not die, and neither will our courage die. I think of their families. I think of every family waiting for news of the beloved ones. I think of my own children and family who have been forced to experience something no family should ever experience because of politics. And I think of the Zambia that we must leave for our children. A Zambia where elections are decided by ballots, not bullets. A Zambia where soldiers protect citizens rather than politicians. A Zambia where political opponents can disagree without becoming enemies. That is the Zambia I am fighting for. My promise to Zambia: I will not seek revenge. I will seek justice. I will not mobilize citizens against citizens. I will mobilize Zambians to defend our democracy. I will not respond to hatred with hatred. I will respond with courage. And I will not abandon my fellow Zambians. If they came for me, I will not run away from Zambia. If they wounded one of my colleagues, I will not abandon him. If they threaten our democracy, I will defend it. I will defend it peacefully, constitutionally, and with the love of a Zambian who believes this country is worth serving.